Hi, I'm Professor Helen Wheatley from Warwick Institute of Engagement, and we're here at the Herbert Art Gallery and Museum and the Coventry Biennial for Transformations, Artist and Researcher Collaborations. This is an event that's all about bringing artists and researchers together and what fantastic things can happen when we do.
Artist-researcher collaborations, I think, became increasingly important to us through Coventry UK City of Culture, where we were principal partners and funded over 120 projects and more than 60 local artists working together in collaboration and often co-creating work. And I think that's changed the way that we do our research, and that's something now that really is part of our practice going forward. I'm really excited today to hear from the various artists and creative practitioners, as well as the researchers, many of whom I'm more familiar with, and to hear how their projects have gone forward in really exciting and innovative ways because of their collaboration and their close co-creation.
I'm Paul Lemon, a local artist based in Coventry. I'm here with my collaborator on the project you see behind me. First and foremost, the transformations that we were discussing really is the idea of climate transition, which is what the artwork really tries to convey. But in terms of us individually, there have been transformations in my practice and in the way Graham thinks about his own work, really. So for me, it's kind of really broadened my horizons in terms of what's possible as a painter.
Part of the project itself is to be reminded of how much artists, writers, creators have got to contribute to the research work being done around climate change and to create a better future for us all. We hope that it engages people not just in the city, but students, all manner of people, members of the general public, politicians, anyone that looks at the artwork and thinks themselves into the future and realises some of the problems that are in the work and some of the challenges that we face, but also some of the gains that we can make from imagining the future in a more positive and different fashion than it is already.
Transformations that we've been discussing this morning at today's event here in the Herbert Art Gallery are about bringing different lenses and different working practices together in transformative projects that really have an impact with the communities that they work with. For today's event, I've been looking at what happens when you bring an artist and a researcher from a particular discipline together around a topic that has a real capacity to make meaningful change in people's lives.
I think the most interesting thing I've learned about today is a whole range of types of collaboration and how they've all unfolded from a point of uncertainty, of not knowing what was going to come out of that collaboration.
I think today the most interesting thing has been seeing artists and researchers talk together and to establish a kind of shared dialogue between themselves. And I think it's worth thinking that they may come from different cultures and different practices. So finding a shared language of practice has been the most interesting thing to hear about.
We've had a fantastic day today at Transformations, where we've been thinking about artist and researcher collaborations. And it's been really inspiring to hear about the ways that people have brought artistic practice and research together. I hope that people are going to go away from today thinking about how they can change their practice and the new partnerships that they might form.